Hey there, Wausau Katie Rosenberg here with the amazing public health. I think we're going with just nerd because we've been nerding out about this stuff.
Mhm.
Laura Scudiere from the Marathon County Health Department. How
Hi,
are
Mayor
you?
Katie. I'm great. How are you?
Good. I have a lot of questions
Okay.
based on news stories that I'm seeing.
All
So
right.
well, and maybe some not so news stories, but stuff that's out there. So okay,
Yeah.
let's just launch into this one.
All right.
One. Johnson and Johnson, there's been kind of a lot of hoopla about this. There's a pause on that vaccine. What can you tell me about what's going on there?
Yeah, so they paused that vaccine because there's this clotting issue that it's very rare. 6 women were identified to have this issue, and it was considered like a severe side effect of COVID-19, or sorry, the vaccine. And so there's a pause right now to determine if there's any association or how strong the association is. And so they're just trying to be in an abundance of caution, trying to be safe. So they're pausing their use of the J&J vaccine. Um, so we are saying to people, if you've received Johnson and Johnson in the last month, contact your doctor if you have headache, blurred vision, fainting, seizures, abdominal pain, leg pain, shortness of breath, mild symptoms like that are frequent with getting any kind of COVID-19 vaccine. But if they're severe or something that concerns you and you got the J&J vaccine, call your doc. But generally, it's so rare to have this. And just to give you a sense of how rare it is, Katie, you have a 1 in 500,000 chance of getting hit by lightning.
Oh,
And you have a 1 in a million chance of having any kind of severe reaction to Johnson and Johnson. So you're more likely to
oh,
get hit by lightning than
I don't
have,
want any of that, but
yeah.
yes, I get it. Thank you
Hmm.
for putting that in perspective. Okay,
Yeah.
so call your doctor if you're feeling weird stuff.
Yeah. And that
Long,
is
long
why,
lasting.
right, right. And that is why my Google search includes stuff like how frequently do people get hit by lightning, in case IT is wondering.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just make sure they know. I'll run up there quickly after this and say, "Hey, Laura's not doing weird stuff for just being weird."
Mhm. Yeah.
Love it.
At least not
Okay.
for that.
Maybe we just don't want to call too much
Let's
attention to
not.
your Google habits.
Yeah, let's just stop there.
Okay. So
Yeah.
next question. I haven't seen this in the news, but there's kind of a buzz in probably my age group. I think it's because, childbearing age. That sounds weird to say it that way. But, people my age are having babies or thinking about it. And there's a question about if the vaccine will cause any fertility issues, and if they should do anything, maybe not get it. What do you know about this?
Yeah, I heard that too, and what we have been telling people is that there's no evidence to suggest any vaccines, including COVID, cause infertility. So not just COVID-19 vaccine. Like if it's better for you to get vaccinated, talk to your doctor if you have concerns. But generally, no vaccine. And so I looked into it, and the CDC says no vaccine has a link to infertility. So get
That
your
is really
vaccine.
good to hear. I know I have a friend who just had a baby and she got vaccinated and she said it was because she wanted to give antibodies to her baby.
That's cool. Yeah,
Yes.
no, it's cool. We protect those who can't get the vaccine yet, like her newborn, or I have a young son, so I want to get vaccinated to protect him until there's a time in which there is a vaccine available for him.
So, okay, last question.
Okay.
This is kind of nuts and bolts. So how does this work with my insurance? Am I going to have to pay? I'm getting questions about that. Like, it's going to put us out, or we're going to have to use our stimulus checks for this vaccine.
Yep. Oh, I love this question. Katie, it's free. It's free. Shout it
There's
from the
nothing that's
rooftops.
free. Yes, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So they may ask you for your insurance information. And the reason is because healthcare can charge your insurance company for administration of the vaccine. That's fine. You will not have to pay anything out of pocket. You will not have to get a bill about it. You shouldn't have to hand anybody money about this whatsoever, it should be free for you. If you would accidentally get a bill, call that healthcare provider and tell them, hey, I got a bill. And they'll be like, oops, and then they'll correct the issue. But nobody should get a bill. Our AMI site, no money changes hands.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, it's so great. You go in, it's super fast. So you put in your demographic information into the form online, or you tell it to them when you call. And then that's it. That's all that they require from you. And even if you don't have an ID, like some people don't have an ID, they just have to sign a form saying that they are who they are. So really, you just got to show up.
This is great news.
Yeah.
Free vaccine Friday for rest of the time with the vaccines
Free
and every
vaccine
day.
every day. Every day. Yeah,
Every day.
it's free vaccine Friday today, but it'll also be free vaccine Saturday tomorrow and Sunday the next
Yes.
day. Yep.
Awesome. Well, this is good information. I feel like we had some weird questions, but this is the good information here. So thank you so much for setting the record straight on this stuff. I can't wait to talk to you again.
We'll see you next week, Katie.